Let me have a transparent moment with y'all for a minute. Don't nobody know what you going through behind closed doors.
Good morning. I hope you don't mind. Your stitch wasn't on your video, so I just downloaded it. It's a pleasure to meet you. You deserve to be heard. Your vulnerability is strength. These are not fun shares. We don't want to be in this club. And it's okay to say this journey blows, because it does. I have a non-speaking autistic child who's 7, and it has thrown my life upside down, inside out, and I still don't know what I'm doing. You get to have this beautiful child who's not in the same realm, who's completely otherworldly as far as their needs, and we have no idea, and we're doing it on 0 fucking sleep. That's not a lie. Your health declines, your mental health, it's gone, boo. And you're just left, you're isolated. You have to stay within the walls of your home, and we call it our tomb. And the reason why is because our kids cannot tolerate going anywhere, going to the grocery store, going to anywhere new. A lot of people have something to say. They aren't about this, they don't know nothing about it, and they still wanna womp, womp, womp. They do too much. It's the inevitable. But just like my kid's godfather, Lil Wayne, says, put the dick in their mouth because it's fuck what they say. We got this. I have my good days, I have my bad days, and I still have the days where I can't even brush my teeth. I can't get out of bed. The weight of depression and the suffocation of being in the dark abyss of autism and being alone is like a weight. It's like I'm just covered in cinder blocks, and moving forward is so difficult. One tiny step requires so much work because our hearts are shattered. Like it's your child. Our beautiful shit smearing angels and loving on them, we're doing it without any help. A lot of families like ours, it's easier to hide. And the real OGs, the parents in the 90s, 80s, let's do this for them. Let's change the game. Let's make things more positive. Make services readily available, accessible. Like, yeah, you can have all these services, but what good is it if you can't get them? I feel like you're handling it really well. And right now, somebody's watching you and like, holy shit, she's strong. If she can do it, I can do it. Not like one of us is better than the other. We're all just hanging on by a thread, and now we're doing it not being alone. There was a time before social media, these kids would be institutionalized. These parents would have to be forgotten about. It's like learning how to fly without wings. Doctors, world-renowned specialists, cannot help our kids, cannot give us concrete, confident answers on how to take care of our children. It's not because they don't want it, it's because there's not enough research or understanding. Your child may have self-interest behaviors, SIBs, and they can be jarring. They can be horrific. My son pulls out his own teeth. He'll pull his hair. He'll pull out his eyelids. He hits himself so hard. He has bruises everywhere. We have bruises on our body from him hitting us. And this is our normal. You're supposed to choose joy and plow through depression. You get to be heard. And you're right. This shit's fucking hard. And autism doesn't need to be conquered. It needs to be respected and understood. And you sharing that wakes up the world to be like, fuck, we need to do some improvement for other families, because baby, you and all us other parents, we used to be alone. Now through social media, we have found out that there's thousands, if not millions, of families like yours and I's, where we think nobody would understand this. Nobody would actually get this. Society does not get it for the most part. But that's going to change. We're going to turn this mess into a message. Turn our test into a testimony. I don't know why the fuck you chose me, but I'm gonna do my best. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm gonna do my best, and you are too. It's all love. Even though we're tore apart, we're lost, and we're in this dark abyss, we still get up and we ride the wave that would drown most people. Think about how badass you are. I know you're worn. I know you're ready to just throw in the fucking towel. I wanted to jump off a bridge. Sometimes I still want to. And I'm not about to bullshit. I'm not going to get on here and bullshit anybody. And I'm so glad that you aren't either. Cry, cuss, and guess what? We're all going to flock to you, and we're going to lift you up. This is a never-ending storm. I can't make the rain stop, and it never ends. But I'm going to walk with you. Maybe we get a cute umbrella. We can do like shots of tequila. I don't know about that. We can tell inappropriate jokes and laugh. The most massive success is being happy. Talk about baller status. That's power. My God, can't stop, won't stop. I'm 42. And going through life experiences is what makes you so durable. It makes you endure. It makes you dig deep. Allow yourself some grace. My goodness, you are doing it. You're doing it right now. You're doing it. You're here. I'm proud of you. Autism doesn't just affect parents. It's a ripple effect. It affects siblings. It affects grandparents, aunts, uncles. When I die, I don't want to leave my child in a world where they think they can just beat the shit out of him because he's autistic. And let's be real, that's the mass majority of people. And it's learn as you go. There's no manual. And you just wake up and each day's like a new thing. You're like, oh, when did we start chewing on electrical cords? Better not, buddy. And you gotta keep your head on a swivel. You stay in constant fight or flight and it wears you the fuck out. Having an autistic child is like walking around with the lit firework for the rest of your life, ready for it to pop off. There's autistic people who will share and they help bridge that gap between me and my child. People from all over the world will be like, hey, have you tried this? Or when I do that, this is what it felt like. I remember being little and doing that. It's like, holy shit, I never even thought of it that way. I didn't even look at it that way. Thank you so much for your perspective. And that means coming on here and being fucking humble, just like you are, crying, dropping to our knees. My God, I can't do this. Help me. And then people do. Your vulnerability is strength. And my God, I love you and I'm so proud of you. I'm going to be on here in about a week, probably bawling my eyes out because some shit that happened and I'm just like, I can't, this isn't real life. Like it's just otherworldly and it's scary. The bureaucracy of getting help, getting support and the accessibility to services is damning. It's made to be so difficult that we just give up. And it doesn't have to be that way. Just talking, sharing, networking is how we make things better for our children and for other families and autistic adults. My God, there's autistic adults out there going, thank you to you and I. Shit needs to change and it's going to. Swinging our big dicks, changing the game. I love us. Do you feel that energy? You're in a dark pit. And you are reaching, you are grasping at anything while the world just goes by and you're just trying to stay above the ground. I do get a lot of people who are like, what are you going to do when Stadler gets older and he sees the posts? Tell him it's the motherfucking truth. So if they want to judge you, fuck them. They couldn't do what you do. People will get on here and they are going to give you heck and they're not going to be very nice about it. You can't argue with stupid. You troll them back. I've had people say, why are you recording? And I say it's for my OnlyFans. Fuck with them. Who cares? Have fun. I've had somebody like, oh, you're a terrible mom. You shouldn't do this and whatever. And I just say, well, good. I'll be the example of what not to do then. I about just ended my whole life. Do you think I'm going to hold back now? Hell to the fucking no. Because I love my kid and I love your kid and I love you. I don't know why our babies. All I know is we don't have to do this alone anymore. If anybody wants to give you shit, send them to me. Please, for the love of God, send them to me. I got you. Let's fucking go.